Good evening, everybody. Hello, and welcome back to more Battle Brothers. I'm Liz. Apparently, we're carrying some quality wood with us. Probably because we were in Tobenmus recently. This is the start of a new session, if you can't tell. I've got me 2 war brands. Nice. Nice. Very nice. We've got a bunch of mail hauberks. I don't have any reinforced mail hauberks, although I could definitely afford the fatigue to do it. I couldn't afford the fatigue at the time. Right, that's why I got mail hauberks and wasted money on that shit. So scale mail, I guess, is next, right? That's what we're going towards. 5,800 cash bucks. I like to see that. A couple thousand more, and we can definitely afford to get ourselves in some scale mail and a helmet. And then we can start fielding two-handed weapons, which is perfect. Exactly where we want to be, two-handed weapons. Although I think we're a little behind where I want to be. For the time being, though, Torleif the Beast, our wild man, wearing a male shirt, has a level up. So let's take a peek. Alright, so that's +4 fatigue. That's a pretty much no-brainer. His melee skill, though, it's a +2. That's kind of bad. Let's go with that. Do we want to take up 4 resolve and just call 50 resolve quits at that? I'm happy with 46 for now. I can give him some range defense because it's a good roll, and I think we have to give him melee skill, otherwise what the fuck is the point? Even if it's +2, what's the point of having him in my party if I'm not actually going to be able to take advantage of him? So we're going to give him melee skill, even if it is a poor roll. What did he get? He got Colossus and Steelbrow, so Torleif the Beast. The Beast. Are you going to take Brawny next? Are you going to take Brawny so I can give you some awesome armor? Well, the thing is, I have a lot of people that I need to get better armor on first. You already have good fatigue. You can afford to wear one of these hand-me-downs, these male hauberks, once I get somebody else in better armor. Brawny is probably not going to make the biggest difference on you yet, but what could make a huge difference on you is rotation. If we can get you in or out for somebody else who's really important, I would really like to be able to do that. So let's get your rotation to work with for now. What would the other options have been if I didn't take that? Gifted would definitely have been a serious option, serious contender there. Quick hands, maybe not so much. Maybe, if we're getting you into a two-hander, quick hands would be potentially really useful. Executioner is always good. Or crippling strike's always good. I don't think I want to get you shield expert because I think I favor getting you into a two-hander if we can. Would have been better if we had a better roll on melee skill there, though. I mean, like a two-handed sword is always easy enough to use, I suppose, like a war brand. Who knows? We'll see what we can do. And if you're going to be a shield user in the end, you're going to be a shield user in the end. Torleif. Whatever. That's just the way it is. Donnerfest had a contract to go deal with some green skins, I think. I don't think we want to do that. I think we'll head back to Tobenmus, and then we will head south to Hohenberg, and we'll take sort of a tour through this territory that we never go in. House... whatever the fuck this is. That is... what house is that? House Harkon. House Harkon and House Rosenving are apparently going to war. House Weilberg will be involved as well. But I think we'll head through their territory. Are we cold with anybody? Stockendorf is very friendly. Open with Horn. No, we're not cold with anybody. Weissenfels is friendly too. Okay, good. Yeah, so let's head to Tobenmus, and we'll head south to Hohenberg. Then we can go to Collenberg and then Brookwall and then go down from there. Basically, we're looking for contracts, and along the way we're also looking for things that we could get lots and lots of money on, opportunities. Armor there. Let's just take a quick peek first. Armor there. Kennel there. Best place for armor so far is Liedersberg. It has the disadvantage, it's the Mighty Citadel. It has the disadvantage of being very expensive, but it has basically whatever is available. Some of these other places don't. Tavern, Harbor, Barber, Tavern, of course. Kennel, Tavern, Training Hall, Harbor, Temple. So there's a temple down in Neveland if we need to use it. Is Erlach a harbor? Come on, Erlach. No, you're a tavern, but Schandorf is a harbor, right? Yeah, so we could move from Schandorf up to Sandkai. Yes, we can. Grafenei does not. And Neveland is. So those three we can move between if we want to spend money. Let's continue on our journey. We were probably in Tobenmus very recently, so we're probably not going to find much there right now. We'll move at night at speed 2 because why not? You know, being ambushed by 30 fucking orcs at night is just a lovely thing. We're not going to escape them at night. They do have contracts. What was your contract again? Kill marauding greenskins around Horn for 1,620 crowns. The reason that I don't want to do this is that Horn is over here. Marauding greenskins around Horn means it's probably going to be Gobos, and I don't want to fight Gobos. I wouldn't mind fighting Orc Young. Orc Young I could deal with. Orc Warriors I am totally not adequate to deal with right now. I've got military picks. I don't have any warhammers. I don't have any two-handed weapons at all, except for these warbrands that I can't use because I don't have the armor to use them. I've got people with spears. I got people with arming swords. Actually, that's cool. Arming sword. Hagen, nice. You're going to level up right away. Also, Edmund, arming sword. Nice. I love to see some swords in there. I got people with axes. I got Jest, my flail user. Jest would have been so awesome as a two-handed person. He would have been... What's his defense? Oh god, yes. Jest would have been amazing as a two-handed person if we had gotten him not Flail Mastery. Remember when I took Flail Mastery, I even said when I took it, I should not take a Mastery yet because it's silly taking one now and I don't want to get committed to taking a Flail, and then, oh well, fuck it, we're going to take Flail Mastery anyway. Doesn't matter, we've committed him to Flail Mastery. If we play again another time, I promise you I will build more optimally. As it stands, though, he's just our fun, immersive, Ed Stark-looking motherfucker who goes around smashing people in the head with flails. Be cool if he had a greatsword just to, you know, finish the look, right? Yeah. Oh well, it's not going to happen for him. What's this other contract while we're here? It's new. 3 skull, doesn't really matter. Man of some import. Brigands made a pass on his daughter. Now he's worried what they'll do next time. So protect the town? You'll receive 400 in advance and another 1590 when the job is done. 1680 when the job is done. No, drive off brigands at abandoned shelter west of Taubenmus. That's a lot of money for brigands. Are we equipped to deal with this? I would rather not deal with a big 1580 quest of brigands just yet. I would rather deal with, you know, nice patrols and simple stuff that I can control when I'm going to be fighting. Until I get somebody, at least somebody in scale mail with a decent helmet. I think I could get down to Hohenberg without getting food. We'll see though. So there are brigands to the west of Taubenmus apparently. I mean, that could be anywhere in this area. There very often are... we are being ambushed in the woods by 11 bandits. I can't make out who they are. We are in the woods, however. Okay, they do have an ambush surround on us. This is actually really good for us. Ambush surrounds are good for us because it breaks their formations up and allows me to get to their archers really easily. Yeah, you know what? Just take your shots. You could have actually shot him at 23, but let's just shoot him. Try and go for Zakili kills, if possible. Okay, so they've got multiple people coming from this direction. They only have 11, so what was that, 4, 5, 6? 7, sorry. Okay, well we can see 7. Let's just murder some people if we're able to. I do fear these two guys down here slightly. This guy not so much, but he is dual gripping, so that's a thing. You know what? No, maybe we wait on you for just a little bit. I don't know what I want to do with you either, Havard. We're gonna have to wait. You can just, you know, footwork yourself up here, auto, and kill him. Yeah, there you go. Quick kill. Gets us off to a start. There could be people coming from up here. I don't know the situation yet, so let's just hold on a little bittle. Yeah, you know what, Ulfert, you move up here, and yeah, there we go. We can see a Brigand Raider up here. The high ground I don't mind taking. So Ulfert, please. No, don't spear wall. I don't think I want you spear walling just yet. This is huge, like, moving obstruction through here. This is moving obstruction through here, too, so getting down to here is going to be a problem. Getting up through there is going to be a problem. This is just a problem, isn't it? So you got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of 10 in sight. There are 3 that we don't know. They could be up here. That's fine. So let's just wait. I do want to start moving you to deal with this situation. I also don't want you to get killed. So where do I move you so that you can start dealing with this situation but not get killed? That is a little sketchy because they do have a falchion user here. You've got the armor to deal with a falchion, but you've already taken a hit. So maybe not. Let's find out. What can we do with you? I can get you to there. I can't get you to there. I guess Wolfgang would be the best possible person to move in this turn if I had to move somebody, and he's the next to act. He can get to there. He can't get to there. Okay, Wolfgang, I am going to move you out this direction. You're going to cover for him, Otto. Ulf will probably move behind you. I imagine this guy's going to move up this turn. You can cover them from archers over here. Give them some protection. No archers in this direction, just like billhook users. There's a lot of cover over here. We have to go through this tile in order to cross between the two. Otherwise, you have to go up through here or through here. So that's really good. It's also really bad in the sense that I can't get to these guys because I want to morale shock them, right? Tortleaf, if you have rotation now, so actually move up to here and cover Ulfert. And then Edmund, who do I have left? Okay, I've got you two with Havard's support and archers to cover the north, and at most they can have 3 people up there. So I am happy with that. We're going to move Edmund down to here. I'm going to move you behind him in case an archer comes from this direction. I think I might move you up this way too. You're going to stay right here. Okay, you will... do we spear wall? They have to move really far to get in on us here. Ulfert, you are our spear champion, aren't you? You are our spear champion. So yes, you will spear wall. You have less fatigue generate, not so much because of the like spear wall benefits and stuff, like the extra ability with the perk, like if they move in you can still spear wall. I'm mostly doing it because you have less fatigue to do so. And Ulf, move up to here because I want you to help on this flank, I think. Although watch, Archer moves up here, shoots you in the back. Yeah, 'tis our life. 'Tis our life. You guys I'm going to keep here. I'm going to actually move you out. And by out, I mean in front of you. You've got a tree in front of you, so that's fine. You're going to stand here, though. And Wolfgang, just hold these guys off. Alright. He moves into cover, he shoots, he accomplishes nothing. He throws a javelin, does nothing. He's getting closer. I think we're going to engage them. We can engage billhooks in close proximity. I think both of us can get in on there, so 2 of us on them is probably going to be advantageous to us. 27-31. We have a 55 on this guy. I don't know where the other guys are, and I'm worried about the north. But, do we have an aim shot on him? We do, at 66. Let's just take the aim shot then. And miss, because, you know, 'tis our life. You're going to shield wall and switch to javelins. Very well. Can you actually throw over this? Maybe you can. I think there's too much obstruction here. I don't think you can. I think this guy's got to be your target. So maybe we start cruising this direction, but the problem is we have to go so far to do that. This direction doesn't help. It'd be better to have an axe here, but I wanted the axe in the north. Okay, no other enemies out that way, so that's a thing. Aim shot misses, that's perfect. We are going to step up to this brigand raider. You're not going to get any help, Edmund, so it's you against the raider. 59 him. Almost 69ing him. Are we going to get a better surround on this guy? He is going to get a chance to act again, isn't he? No, he isn't, because he's already moved. Yeah, his turn is done. You act in 5 turns, you act in 1 turn, you act in 3 turns. So yes, we are going to get a better surround on him, because you're going to move up to him. So we're not actually going to act yet. And you're not going to act yet either, unless I want to break his shield. You have a 65 to hit, though. It's going to be slightly better when we get a surround. You have Executioner, don't you? Or not Executioner, Backstabber. You do have Executioner, but you have Backstabber, which means you're going to get 10% more. It's going to be 75 to hit him, unless he has Underdog, you know. We can't discount the fact that the enemy could have Underdog. It's always a possibility. We can take 54s on this guy. Let's go for those. A hit is good. A hit helps us. Let's work on our surround a bit, and now that's the biggest surround we're going to get here. So take your 56. We miss. You start okay, there's another one. He is perfect for smacking in the head. He's got a short bow. That's fine. It's a poacher. We should probably be checking what these are. Poacher, raider, raider. That's a poacher, raider. That's a marksman. So that guy's a bit more of a threat. But he has a short bow as well, even though he is a marksman, so he's not like he's ridiculously crazy. Alright, 62s. I mean, we could, instead of taking 62s, break your shield. Like, Wolfgang is a axe master. 50% more damage when using axes. He has a chance at breaking a buckler in one hit, I think. Let's do it! There we go. Torleaf. I really kind of like the idea of having you in here, but I also... Well, no, you've got to move in. You have to move in. Because staying here and spearwalling doesn't help against these guys. They will just hit us from range, right? We have to engage them. Problem is, this guy's going to move up behind us. We are in a bad way over here. We got to get in on these guys. And we got to start acting on them. So we're going to morale hit this guy and start hitting him. Archer moves up. He's got a shot on our archer, but you can move here now because we know their archers aren't up here yet. Oh, they could be. There's still 2 unaccounted for, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Somewhere. 2 more. So yes, they could potentially still have people. This is your best chance. 93. Well done, sir. Actually, if that was a kill, you would have gotten another action. Maybe we should have taken... No, you couldn't take the axe first. Very good. And now, just stay put. Okay, he runs away. He's brave, Sir Robin. He's chickening out and running away and buggering off. We do take a hit from that curved blade. He's gonna back up twice. Good, no move. Or no attack, rather. That was good. That was actually really beneficial to us. I don't want shots there. We do have a shot on him at 73%. I think we take a 73% from here. Serious hit, not a kill. A kill would have been cool. A kill would have been mighty cool. Oh, come on. Bullshit. Tell you what, I'm going to have Otto come over here to support you. Because we did take out our first threat here. There is another enemy down here. So there is 1 more. You have to move seriously far to get in here. That's lame as shit, isn't it? Well, let's do this. Hey, there's another. I think that's everybody then. I think we've got everybody now. Let's move up to here, create a zone of control. He's now zoning himself out of shooting our archers, and the other one fell back. So I don't feel like we desperately need to cover them as much anymore. Okay, we can see his archer again. I don't know where we want to be, though. Let's move up to here. We don't want to spread ourselves out too much and get ourselves into an ambush. That would not be good, would it? So your aimed shot's available. Brigand Raider, that's not going to be a shot that you're going to take. I think maybe you come down to here. And we're going to line up for a shot on that guy. He's got a shot on us, though. That sucks. Yeah, we can tie him up. We can't tie him up from there. We can go into here. This is better. This is better. Although it allows the spear to come around on us, but then if he comes for the flank, he's not going to be able to act, because this is the forest. Remember, forest tiles cost 3 AP, and they give 6 fatigue. So we're going to move into here. We're going to go for this guy's head, unless a better target presents itself. You are going to move in on the marksman. And here is where the shit gets real. We need to focus fire this guy. Well, he is routing now. Maybe I should have hit the other guy instead. Yeah, that might have been a mistake. Maybe after that first hit, and when I got him to rout, I should have gone after the other guy. There is a melee user down here. We are going to start moving this way, Wolfgang. Our fatigue is becoming an issue. That's the killy kill. I don't need to move up yet. You both have rotation. There's a guy here. Hagen's ultimately going to need help with that. You can step up into this tile, though. So we can step up on him, or we can step up on him. You've got help coming from the north. I think we're going to step up on him and just forced retreat. He's going to run away like a little girl, and everything will be well. We can't get up onto the high ground, so we might be surrendering it to him. So be it. That was a big hit to our armor. Alright, they're posturing. That's fine. He's going to miss with his shitty club. But he was a poacher, so, you know, it's the best he can do, right? Okay. We have standard shots? No standard shots. We have a aimed shot. Let's kill him. Good. Am I going to get better surround here? Yes, I can get it with Wolfgang now. When do you act? Your turn is done. 70% though. Well, we'll wait for Wolfgang. Yeah, get yourself up into the high ground. Oh, you don't have a swing from here. Fine, move yourself down, engage him. This is the best we're going to get up here. We do need to deal with this guy, but we also have a good shot on Mr. Poacher. Let's just behead Mr. Poacher. Ooh, if we had Berserk, that'd be a really good situation. I do need to deal with you now. You are dealing some serious damage to Edmund's armor. And we're just not making it happen. Oh, I was going to get a better surround. My bad. You're going to wait. Our shoddy shots, we do technically have a 17% on him without a chance to scatter into our own guys, so let's take that. I could go for the headshot, but there's no reason to go for a headshot anymore here, so let's just go for body shots. We did some damage. I mean, that's what you get when you use a flail, right? There's an enemy down here, so we're gonna get into position to deal with him. Yeah, so he is routing. I can move up to assist. Or Ulfert can go for action. I think Ulfert will go for action. Wolfgang will move in and assist here. He's worse off, and we're going to get an axe shot on him now. Torleaf. He is routing. I can attack him. I think Torleaf is actually going to move up here, though, and assist here. Yeah, there we go. And we can chase him. He used one action to try and get away there before he could actually do anything. 81. Good damage. We cut his arm sinew. That's good. It's going to help us. This guy, however, is not. He is wavering, though, so that's -5. He's got a boar spear, and we've got full armor. He's probably not going to kill us. I mean, the odds of that being a kill are astronomically small. Watch. You know, astronomically small odds of dying, and bad stuff could happen. Okay, so he's getting shots on our archer. That's fine. He's going to move up and shield while we've got attacks on him. I don't get a better surround, though, because we need to deal with this guy. This is sort of the threat we're dealing with at the moment, and this is the threat we're dealing with. So we can be hit from there now. We have blocked shots on the... Actually, 21%. Let's just take. Do we have Overwhelm yet? Yes. Ewald the dog has Overwhelm. So that's a good ability. We're not getting a better surround here. Go for the kill. No kill. Wasn't that... What was the percentage on that? Is it not 85? Okay, he did take one hit or one shot, and then he goes for the other attack. 30%. See, the thing is, breaking his shield doesn't help us because the flail is just going to go over it anyway, so let's go for the hit. No hit. Okay. He's shield walled as well. 34. We're not getting a better surround. So let's do what we can there. Of course, he can't hit that. 71 here, though, and he has basically no armor. Not getting a better surround. Let's do it. Alright. So, Edmund, your situation is you've been fighting this guy for fucking ages. You need to kill him. Or not hit him at all. That is also a possibility. Brigand Marksman at 20. Oh, yeah. One more? One more. Come on. No. Okay. What's his wound? Injury? Injured shoulder. Nice. 47%. Let's take those. We got some hits. Not amazing. 31. Armed with shield and shield walled. He's got a falchion, which could be very deadly to us. It's worse than a cleaver. A falchion is worse than a cleaver to us in our current situation. Cleavers are really, really deadly. But when you have a shit ton of armor, they aren't quite as effective against you, because they're not very good at breaking through armor. Where do you need to go now, Wolfgang? Mr. Colossus, if you would go this way, please. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enemies remaining. Actually, this way means we're not going to really need to deal with him. These two are pretty much on cleanup. Most deadly person left is this guy and this guy, I suppose. Well, you're not in position to help with either of them. So let's move Ulfert. We'll move Ulfert up 1. I understand moving him here would give him another zone of control in this direction, but if I move him up 1, he gets a chance to hit. So let's do that. And all we want to do is zone of control this guy for the time being. Do we break your shield, sir? You are shield walled. If we break your shield, you're two-handing a spear. I don't really mind that. So we will go for your shield. Okay, we got him. Attacks of opportunity got him, and then we're going to start moving in this way to help. You've already acted. You're done. You're done. You're done. Yep. That's what I was afraid of. Also, getting aimed shot by that guy is not the most pleasant thing in the world either. Let's start moving in here. 30% armed with shield and shield wall. He's catching his breath. If he shield walls again, then let's just pass our turn for now. Or hold our turn, I should say, not pass it. I would really, really like to kill you, Mr. Marksman. Very good. Now what do we do against you is the question. We just slash him to death, right? That's the answer. That's universally the answer. Ooh, that sucked. Good. So he got one hit on us, but it just took armor. Very little HP. We're doing fine there. We can't get through here. I need the axe up in that position, so you're just going to move here. You have rotation. You can rotate in for him. Okay, this tile, I think you could rotate in for him from that tile. We don't need to rotate in for Hagen. Hagen's doing just fine. I would like to get Torleaf the Beast out of there. His HP is still fine though, so I think we're okay. We're just bludgeoning this guy to death. We're slowly chipping away at his health by going around his shield, and eventually we will kill that guy. And Wolfgang, get back on the road for the time being. The road is good. Cobblestone road. Should be easier to move on the road than on other places. Too bad. We do have a shot. We could hit our own person. Probably not good. Yeah, no, we're not going to take that. And can you finish off this raider? You can. Well done, Hugo. Torleaf, you still have an attack. You're all fatigued out, though. You get one attack here. You can't shield wall. This is all you can do. And you mess it up. Okay. Would be nice if you had iron lungs. Who has it? Hagen. Hagen has iron lungs. Good. So he's in there. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Maybe I should just bust his shield for once. Yeah, you're not rotating, and you can't get into position here, so that's it. Edmund doesn't have rotation, and he's beat up a little bit. Torleaf. Wow. You need to get out. I am scared for your life, sir. I really am. So much so that I'm thinking of moving Ulfert up and then rotating out for Torleaf. Which means you can move into this tile and then attack from there on the next turn. 46%, still a nothing. I guess you take your swings. Hey, that's the other option. You just managed to kill him and everything is hunky-dory. And you guys aren't going to act right now. Ulfert, if you can move up then, please. Torleaf, are you bleeding? You have a pierced side. So no? Oh shit, there's a rock in the way. What a pain in the ass. He's going to shield wall and he's going to take a swing at us too. Let's just bludgeon him to death. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Give him the reach around. Alright, so we got a ye olde promotion on Hagen, Ulfert, and Havard. That's nice to see. 3. Yeah, that's really good. 160 cash bucks. I do like to see that, especially considering we just got ambushed by these guys. A couple boar spears, a flail. That's going to sell for good. A helm that I don't care about. Ammunition, medical supplies, tools. Not really much there. Let's remember to take all of it, though, and leave. That was good for experience, considering we didn't actually need that fight for anything else. So who are the promotions before we move along? This is going to be Hagen. Hagen. The unclean. What are you going to get? You are going to get yourself some melee skill. You're going to get yourself some fatigue, I think. Although your fatigue is awesome sauce already. Oh, you need a bit of resolve too. Okay, we're gonna get you resolve at +3, even though the fatigue is +4. People saying like, don't pass up a +4 fatigue roll. What the fuck is wrong with you? We're gonna get you melee skill. Melee defense, rather. Hagen, you have a mastery available to you now. We're not going to take it yet. I'm pretty sure you're going to become a sword master, and we're going to give you a warbrand and then a greatsword. I think more important right now is either rotation or steelbrow, though. Or colossus, because you're not a colossus. Rotation, steelbrow, or colossus. So we're going to want, if you're using a two-hander, we're going to want reach advantage. We're going to want underdog, so you don't get surrounded. We're going to want berserker, and we're going to want possibly killing frenzy. Depends on what the situation is. Quick hands is also a good perk for you, but we took gifted, so that's going to lock us out of the ability to get one perk. That is the trade-off with gifted. And two-handed users really don't want gifted because they really need a lot of these other perks. That might have been stupid for us. So we're probably going to be sacrificing dodge. Maybe executioner too. Backstabber would be good, especially for those nice big swing attacks that we take if we could get people flanked to do that. But right now I think something like Colossus is a better perk for us because we have 74 base HP. And we don't have Colossus. Yeah, you know what? Let's unlock Colossus. That's going to give us 92 base HP. Hagen, man. Wow. Mr. Farmhand himself. Then Ulfert. Ulfert, who is our spear masturbator. You are going to get yourself some melee defense because I see a +3 and I'm like, yes please, for fatigue. And you also need a little bit of resolve. You need some help there. Your melee skill is pretty low, but I guess that's why you got a spear, right? Range defense would be good. That's a mediocre roll. +3, but you have 2 stars in it. Yeah, okay. That makes a little more sense. I think let's get you the resolve. The resolve of the gods. Very well, let's do so. And your perk after Spearmaster is going to be what exactly? How do we have you built? We have you built very dodgy. We don't have Steelbrow. We don't have Shield Expert. You could probably use Shield Expert because if you're a Spearmaster, you're, let's face it, you're going to be using a one-hander. You have Crippling Strikes, not Colossus. We did not take Gifted. You do have Brawny and Rotation, so you can get in and out on the line really well, which is exactly what we need you to do. You take Underdog, so you eliminate the flanking penalties. Reach Advantage isn't going to help you. We could take Overwhelm, so that, you know, if you're right on the front, you can just hit twice and decrease their chances, but they're going to be ahead of you in initiative most of the time. We don't necessarily need footwork. Battle Forge would be really good for you. Berserk is good on everybody if you can get it on people. Yeah, Battle Forge maybe. That's going to get you a whole bunch of extra armor. Well, it's going to get you a whole bunch of extra armor damage reduction to your armor. And if you're going to wear some big, thick, heavy armor and just have a shield and be right on the front, that might be good. Or would Shield Expert be better? If Shield Expert reduced fatigue for using like shield abilities, that'd be amazing. You'd be pretty tough with that shield of yours, though. Just saying. And then you could like taunt, for example, and just be like Mr. Spear Tank Extraordinaire without Steelbrow. Question is then, what's going to be more valuable for that? Underdog? Underdog lets you rotate into a shitstorm of a mess and not be hit. Shield Expert will help you not be hit in all situations, though. That might be better. Okay, Mr. Tank Extraordinaire, you are going to be another one of our Shield Experts. Congratulations on your now obscene melee and ranged defense when you have a shield out. Havard. Havard, you are level 7. You got +2 in melee skill. I'm probably going to have to take that. You are never going to be a frontline two-handed user, are you, Havard? You're always going to be a reach polearm user, basically. Like, I don't think I'm ever going to, like... You're level 7. Your melee skill isn't amazing, but it's not absolutely god-awful. Yeah, we're going to get you range defense. And I'm not going to get you fatigue. I'm going to get you the resolve to keep you on the line. Alright, there you go, Havard. What are you going to get with this axe mastery? I mean, we could get you into a great axe, but I think maybe Otto the Brave? Otto the Brave, we could get into a great axe. Havard, not so much, although you do have better melee defenses. Your melee skill isn't quite where I want it to be for it, though. Although I could improve that. Okay, maybe we'll get you into a greatsword someday. For the time being, you're not going to need brawny. You could get rotation, reach advantage, not so good for you right now, but it could be good in the future. I think berserk is the way to go. Because if you score a kill, you can swing at somebody else again immediately. So if you're lined up with more than one potential target, berserk could be absolutely mind-blowingly good. Especially when you have backstabber too. Yeah, we're going to get you berserk. Congratulations on being a berserker, Havard. And that is everybody's promotions for the time being. Your armor is completely busted, Torleaf. I have other armor, but I think I'm just going to repair yours. Yeah, I'm not going to swap you out with other armor. Watch, we're going to engage somebody immediately, and I'll be like, well, I guess I should have swapped him out with other armor, shouldn't I? Let's repair that goblin skier, because I'm sick of seeing it in there. I think I'm just going to sell those 2 patch mails. I'm going to sell this. We can repair these 2 shields, and I'm just going to sell those damage shields. Let's repair this hooked blade too. I don't know if that's going to be worth it, but it might be. You never know. Like I said before, though, there were often bandits in these forests, and we just need to sort of be aware of that. And then, you know, we got ambushed at night by bandits. There's a battle site here. There are footprints. There are footprints going to another battle site. This looks like a patrol. They're moving. Oh, look at this. 4 battle sites. Looks like it's a patrol moving along the road. Doesn't look like a caravan, because I don't think a caravan would survive 4 battles. No, it was a brigands. 11 brigands, a few poachers, a marksman, and many raiders. Okay, well, a caravan cart and many footmen from House Harkon. Yeah, they might actually even be able to defend against those brigands with those footmen. Hohenberg. Welcome to Hohenberg, ladies and gentlemen. We have no tools. What's the price on tools in Hohenberg? Not fantastic, but also not the worst price I have ever seen. Let's pick up some tools. I could use some food. Let's get some bread. Bandage price is not fantastic. Not the worst in the world, but not fantastic. What can I sell here at a decent price? 238 for mace, not mace, for flail means we can sell some of this junk. I'll keep the pike, I'll keep the skewer, the war brands. I'm going to sell the damaged boar spear. I'm going to sell another boar spear. We'll sell this. We'll keep a morning star. I'm going to actually sell the 2 military picks. I'm at the point where the military pick just isn't going to cut it if I do need to use it. Hatchet's fine. I'm going to keep that and repair it. I'll sell it later. Sell the bludgeon. Sell both of these. Sell this. And like I said, I'm going to sell these 2 mail shirts. Okay, what do you have here? You have a weaponsmith and an armorer. Cool. So what do you have available for armor? Not horrible prices. We could actually get ourselves into a suit of scale armor right now if we wanted to. That would be cool. Look at that. Minus 40 fatigue for 285 armor there. I mean, we could go with a scale one and get 300 for less than minus 40 fatigue. Like, the lamellar armor is just so much more fatigue. Holy shit. Yeah, well, anyway, that's why these are cheaper, though, too. Yeah, no, so we're going to go with scale armor. I'm not going to buy this suit, I don't think. This is a decent price. Thing is, I'm also going to need a good enough helm to put in the front row, and I don't have that. That's barely minimum for it. That's $2,000. This isn't bad. This kettle hat with closed mail is not a bad helmet for the front row for now. But that's another 3,000. So 5, 6, 7, 8. That's basically 9,000 cash bucks. I have 6,000 right now, and we still need to pay our people. So I think we operate without for just a little bit more and make our money. No contracts here. What do you have at the weaponsmith, out of curiosity? Do you have a greatsword? You do not have a greatsword. You don't even have a war brand available. I've got 2, though, so I don't care. I had more. You got a military cleaver, not a bad price. You don't have a war hammer. That's the other thing I would be looking at. Fighting spear, don't really care. Don't have a fighting axe. Yeah, you've got a pretty understocked weaponsmith, in all honesty. Let's go to the tavern. Buy a round of drinks for everybody. And take a look at the hiring pool real quick. So we got Arnold. We got a mason. We do have a farmhand here, Gerlach. A shepherd, don't want mason. A militia. Thorben the militia. I'm thinking it might be time that we hire ourselves a spare, and I have a couple people who don't mind being in the back row right now, right? Like, you don't mind being in the back row as long as you have Pierce side? Yeah. So Torleaf, for example, won't mind being in the back row. Do I have anybody else with a trait that means they don't mind being in the back row? Dastard. Yeah, Dastard is content with being in reserve, so Havard here is always going to be happy being in reserve. We can always keep him out. Let's take a quick peek at other people. You're an optimist. No, you're going to want to be up there all the time. You are irrational. That doesn't matter to you. You're brave. Nothing special there. Iron lungs, Mr. Hagen, yes. Nearsighted. Nope. Doesn't matter to him. Glutton and pessimist. Good morale fades away faster. That's fine, but it doesn't mean he's happy being in the back, so he always wants to be in the front. Resolve, superstitious. You still want to be in the front, though. And yeah, you're a brute. Hugo the Giant, the brute. It would be nice to actually get you a bigger weapon just to smack people with then. Yeah. You'd be a good flail user. Plus 15% damage on a hit to the head. Maybe we'll try and set you up for a flail use, and then you can swap with Jest, maybe. But yeah, Havard I could swap out. I can also swap out Torleaf the Beast anytime I want. So I'm thinking maybe we pursue Thorben here, the militiaman. Militia, he comes with a militia spear and a buckler, though, so I'm spending money on, and crappy armor. I'm spending money on a lot of shitty armor. I could alternatively just go with a farmhand again. Farmhand is going to have better HP and fatigue than a militia, but militia is going to have overall like balanced stats and some of the best balanced stats, about the same as what a squire would generally come with. Do we do it? Do we pull the trigger on a spare right now? Let's do it. Thorben, what do you look like? You are 57 HP. That is pretty solid. 92 fatigue. Well, you have a shield and miscellaneous armor equipped, so that's not the worst in the world. If I gave you this armor, you'd be at 82. If I gave you this shield, you'd be at 70. That's okay. You don't have a helm yet, so like if I gave you this helm, 63 again, still adequate. You have 43 resolve, which is fine. 70 initiative is going to go down because of your fatigue. 56 melee skill with 2 passion, though. You're going to be a good melee user. 25 defense and 7 defense. That's not bad to start with. Yeah, you know what? I am happy with this purchase on Thorben. What did you get? You got clumsy. That sucks, because you'd be way better. You'd be so much better in melee skill if you weren't friggin' clumsy. You'd be at 61. Holy balls. That's amazing. So what are we going to do with you for the time being? I think we're going to build you towards being a nice old two-handed user. And I think to that extent we might actually pull Havard out for a little bit. Well, no, we're not going to pull Havard out. We're going to pull Torleaf out right now, because Torleaf has a pierced side and his armor is shot to shit, right? Yeah, so Torleaf is going to pull out for now. You're going to move into his slot. Are you going to get... You're not going to get a militia spear. If I'm going to give you a spear, it's going to be a boar spear, but do I want a spear on you, or do I want something else? I could give you the Morning Star and say, here's a mace. Go in with a mace. So we can knock people upon the head. Or I can give you a hand axe. Excuse me. Let's give you a hand axe because you're subbing in for Torleaf for the time being. I want you to be able to sort of fill his role as effectively as you can. You have the same helm he would have, which is nothing absolutely fantastic. These red helms are better. But they're also on more important people. 140, what's this? 115, because this is the kettle hat that has the shitty sides. It doesn't have mail and it's not padded. The padded ones are better. The ones with mail on them are even better than that. Okay. That looks good to me. I think with that, I'm going to call this video quits. We're at 45 minutes. We took our trip down to Hohenberg and made it here. There are brigands in the hills. I don't think I'm going to go after them right away. We are going to continue to Kallenberg, then south to Brookwall. And like I said, we're going to spend some time in these southern areas and see what we can make happen down here for a little bit. And we're going to take a look at contracts along the way. I just spent 500 bucks on this guy, but hopefully we can, you know, make up that money in contracts. And we killed bandits on the way that made us a lot of money too, so... Thanks for tuning into this one, guys. I'll see you guys next time.